All right, Natalie, let's start with the latest twist in the fallout from Amir Khan's defeat to Lamont Peterson just last month. And the WBA have confirmed to us at Sky Sports News that Khan has now been granted an immediate rematch. Well, Khan lost both his WBA and IBF world title belts on a points decision in Peterson's hometown in Washington in December. I'm delighted to say Amir joins us now live this Friday evening on Sky Sports News. Amir, good evening to you. What's your reaction to this news?
Good evening. I think it's brilliant news, you know. We wanted a fair fight and we wanted a rematch, and the WBA now have ordered a rematch, and hopefully we can have that in a neutral arena, somewhere neutral, with neutral referee, neutral judges and a neutral commission. You know, I really thought I won the first fight. We didn't get it, and I just want to thank, you know, all my fans and all the people on Twitter and everything who supported me and pushed me towards this appeal, because I mean, you know, it was the fans that we done it for, and hopefully now I can go out there and the second time win the fight and prove to my fans that we really won it in the first time as well.
Amir, it was all very strange. What do you think this mystery man Mustafa Amin was actually doing that night?
Well, it's very hard to say. First of all, he shouldn't have been there because the IBF have said that he wasn't working for them. Also, he wasn't working for the WBA. He was sat in the commission's area on the top table near the judges. I see him passing around papers, and that's what we want to know, what those papers were. You know, he was not looking at the fight, or it was head down, and there was a lot of commotion going on there. There was a lot of papers being passed around. So we've got the hearing with the IBF. The WBA have already said there will be an immediate rematch they want to have. And now we're waiting for the IBF to come back with the same decision, hopefully.
Do you think they'll do that, Amir? The IBF holding a hearing next week. Do you expect them to order a rematch as well?
I hope so, yeah, because I mean the WBA have done it, and WBA is a huge sanctioning. I mean, in boxing, it's massive, and the IBF are, you know, hopefully going to follow the same footsteps as the WBA. You know, it was a great fight. I'm not taking nothing away from Lamont Peterson. It was a brilliant fight. You know, he's a great fighter, and we want to do it again for the fans and everyone else. And this time, we want it fair. You know, and we don't want no mystery men there ringside messing around with whatever they were messing around with.
The IBF, that meeting next week, will you go to that, Amir, or will you be represented at it?
No, I'll be going to New York. I'll be going there next week. So hopefully we'll see what they've got to say. There's talks of the mystery man Amin being there as well, so we'll see what he's got to say as well.
Oh, he's actually going to be there as well?
Yeah, I've heard he's going to be there, so it'll be good to see what he's got exactly to say and why he was sat at the top table when he had no accreditation and he should have been there.
Might be interesting, Amir, if you get in front of him.
Yeah, it will be. You know, first of all, you know, I'd like to know, I mean, why he was there, and, you know, that's all I want to know. And this is where it all started from, why this person was sat there and what was going on. And, I mean, why there were, I don't know if there were score sheets, but that's what we'll find out. But if there were, then why were they being passed around to him, and why was he handling them when only the commission and the judges should be touching them?
Of course, while all this is going on, Lamont Peterson's trainer hasn't been slow to come in with the comments, Barry Hunter, that you are a bad loser, Amir.
No, not at all. You know, at the end of the day, we want a fair fight, and I think everyone out there knows that Amir Khan won the fight. Now, why we want the rematch, and is he afraid? Is he afraid of having the rematch and doesn't want his fighter to have a rematch with me because he knows he got beat the first time? So I think, in my opinion, I think they're just scared. They don't want the rematch because they know them titles will be coming back to Britain.
There's talk in the fight game of Pacquiao, who, of course, still a huge name. He wants to fight Peterson next. Now, what impact might that have in terms of your aspirations?
Well, there's talks of that fight happening, but does Manny Pacquiao really want to fight somebody who really got beat? I mean, Manny trains with me, we train alongside each other. I mean, Freddie would really prefer the fight between me and Lamont Peterson again. So, I mean, the Manny Pacquiao fight's not been done yet, but I think maybe Lamont Peterson knows that, you know, he'd get beat again. That's why he wants to go for them big fights now, and he wants to chase the money. Would
you fight in Washington again?
No, I would never go Washington again. I wouldn't want to fight there again. I mean, someone neutral, someone like Vegas, or maybe Los Angeles will be brilliant. I mean, we want neutral commission. So I'd never go back to Washington again. Now I know why in the last 20 years they didn't have a fight there. So I don't think they'll be having one for the next 20 years now, it looks like.
Just on that bad loser allegation, Amir, no matter what happens, when you actually, if and when you get in front of Peterson again, his camp are going to go on and on that you couldn't take it, that you walked away a loser and you couldn't accept that night that you were a loser.
Well, he's going to say what he wants, you know, end of the day. Next time I do fight him, that's if he takes the fight, if he's got the guts to come in there and fight me again. Because I think deep down he knows he lost that fight. He knows if he fights me again, he'll get beat. That's the reason they're bringing out these little excuses that I'm a sore loser and stuff. If he really thinks I'm a sore loser, come and do it again. If they think they can beat me properly, then let's have it again. Because I know next time I do fight him, it's not going to go the full distance. I will knock him out.
Amir, if they give this a green light, how quickly do you think you'd need in terms of preparations to get back in the ring with this fella?
Well, you know, normally I give myself a 10-week training camp, and I think the fight could happen around about mid-April or May. I think it'd be brilliant to have the fight around that date. But we'll be ready, you know, we'll be more than ready. I've spoke to Freddie. Freddie said he would want the rematch, and we deserve the rematch. Freddie was saying the fight should be called a no contest because of all the commotion going on with all the commission and everything. But, you know, I'm just happy with the immediate rematch. Forget about everything else. I just want a rematch just to prove to everyone, and my fans want to see me fight him again just to prove that I really won the fight. And, you know, we'll just take it from there, really. But, I mean, I've got everyone behind me, and everyone knows that it'll be another big fight. So we just want that again. And I think May, around about April, May, should be a good date for us.
Amir, let's say you get the rematch, and let's say you win. Now, for all your fans watching on Sky Sports News this Friday night, what is your ideal fight? Who would you want next?
Well, my ideal fight will be against someone like Floyd Mayweather. You know, a lot of people put the name towards me, Manny Pacquiao. They always say, why don't you fight Manny Pacquiao? I'll never fight Manny because we train together and we're good friends. But Floyd Mayweather is a fight that could happen, definitely. I mean, if Manny Pacquiao is not going to fight him, then I will definitely step in there and I'll fight him towards the end of 2012 this year. But hopefully we will get this rematch against Lamont Peterson. We will set things straight, you know, settle the score, and then I'll just move forward. I mean, people say, has it put you back in any way by, you know, having that controversial decision against Lamont Peterson? In a way, it's only put me back 3 months because I want to fight him again and I want to get that rematch and beat him. As soon as I beat him, I'll be back where I am, and hopefully Floyd Mayweather will be a fight this year, definitely.
Well, Amir, we're with you all on Sky Sports News regarding that. Just a final point before you leave me. What about your beloved Bolton Wanderers? Is Owen Coyle going to get them right? Are they going to charge up that league sooner or later?
Well, I like Owen Coyle. You know, he's a nice guy, and I think he's done a lot with Bolton Wanderers. It's just a shame that the team just don't play well together. I mean, I think Bolton need to just buy a few more good players. I mean, we've got brilliant players at the moment, but buy a few good players, you know, a good strikers to finish it off at the top. I mean, you know, Owen Coyle, you know, he's done a great job. I think he should stay. I mean, he's made a little mistake here and there. I mean, we've lost a few matches, but, you know, we can't knock confidence. I mean, we can't knock him for anything. He's done a good job for Bolton Wanderers. Let's keep him and let's see how the next season goes on. Hopefully we don't get relegated. We win a few good matches. I mean, we've got the match against Liverpool coming up, so hopefully we can beat them and then move on and move up.
Top man, Amir. Owen will be watching. Who do you want him to buy, Amir? It's a January transfer window. Come on.
Well, you know, I mean, buy whoever. I mean, someone really good. I mean, let's get the super players out there. You know, I mean, buy someone like David Beckham would be massive if we bought him. I think it'd be good for Bolton Wanderers. But I'm sure Owen Coyle will know exactly who to buy, and he'll be looking out at some good players. That's if he's still there. Yeah.
Amir, terrific. Good luck with this rematch when it comes along, as I'm sure it will. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Now, Amir Khan has officially been granted a rematch against Lamont Peterson. The World Boxing Association has decided to give the British boxer the chance to avenge last month's defeat. And I'm pleased to say that Amir Khan joins us now live from his gym in Bolton. Amir Khan, tell us what your reaction is. Presumably this is just what you wanted and you're pretty pleased.
Yeah, first of all, I'm delighted. You know, the WBA have given me an immediate rematch against Lamont Peterson. I think I've deserved this rematch because of all the commotion that went on in the fight and everything. So we're just waiting for the IBF hearing, which is going to be next week. But yeah, the WBA, you know, they today put in writing that there has to be an immediate rematch, and that will be probably April or May time.
I don't know what the World Boxing Association has said to you, but just in the last few minutes, we're hearing via the Press Association that they're saying that they ordered the rematch between you and Lamont Peterson due to what they describe as questionable decisions by the referee and Mustafa Amin's apparent intrusion into the scoring process during the original bout. Is that what they've said to you? Yeah, that's right. That's the same thing they've said to me. And, you know, we want to know exactly what Mustafa Amin was doing there ringside on the top table. The papers you were passing around there, we don't know what they were they scorecards? We don't know, and that's why we're going to go to the IBF hearing next week in New York, and we're going to find out exactly what they were. But even if the referee, I really think I was, you know, the referee wasn't on my side, and, you know, I was against everyone in there. So hopefully the rematch can be somewhere neutral, where we have a neutral referee, neutral judges, neutral commission, and I can then win the fight fair and square. And, you know, I just want to thank all my fans out there who have supported me through all this appeal and everything, because, I mean, without them, I don't think I would have got it.
Amir, it's John Desborough here in the studio with Anna. Good afternoon to you. When they say rematch, Amir, the WBA say rematch, that means you've got to win that belt back all over again, doesn't it? It still belongs to Lamont Peterson tonight.
That's right, you know, I mean, I was speaking to Freddie Roach today, and Freddie Roach said to me, look, we should have gone for the no contest, because for someone to be messing around on the ringside who shouldn't have been there, the fight should be called a no contest. But I said, look, I'm happy with the immediate rematch. I want to prove to my fans I really won the first time, and this time we will definitely go into the next fight. When we do fight him and knock him out this time, I'm not going to go in there, take it easy, or I'm not going to go in there thinking I'm going to lose the fight. I won the first time, and the second time I'm just going to win the fight even convincingly. But yeah, you know, it means to go back there, win my titles back, and bring the titles back to Britain.
And who picks the officials for this one, ringside? And will anybody be wearing a hat?
No, hopefully there won't be anyone wearing a hat. But the officials will be picked by probably wherever the fight's going to be. If the fight's going to be in Vegas or it's going to be in LA, wherever, they're going to have their own commission who are going to pick the judges, the referee, and the commission is going to be picked by them. But yeah, we'll fight wherever they say, apart from Washington. You know, I want to fight somewhere neutral, so both of the fighters have a fair chance. And, you know, I'm not taking nothing away from Lamont Peterson. He put in a great fight. It was a great fight to watch. The fans loved it. I mean, it was great to be in a fight like that. And let's do it again. And this time, it will be judged fairly.
Amir, ignoring what went on about the score table the last time, Frank Warren actually made the point that you got hit rather a lot of times in that fight. And actually, on some people's cards, you lost the fight. And you'll need to improve for this one, for this rematch.
Well, you know, I mean, the WBA have seen all the stuff that we appealed against, and they've come back with us, and they've give us an immediate rematch. I think the world of boxing knows that Amir Khan did really win the match. I mean, the Frank Warrens out there and the other promoters out there can say whatever they want. I'm not their fighter. I'm a Khan promotion and a Golden Boy fighter. Now, my team, Golden Boy, have done a great job by pushing this appeal, and, you know, we won it with the WBA. So it's all about moving forward and getting the rematch and winning this rematch. I mean, people can say what they want. I mean, my fans out there and people on Twitter and everything, they're the people who have supported me throughout this appeal. And I just want to thank them, and they are the true fans out there.
And I mean, Lamont Peterson, as I understand it, isn't bound to fight this rematch. Do you know how he feels about it? Well,
Lamont Peterson, I heard there was talks of him going into a fight against Manny Pacquiao. Now, it would have been strange for Manny to take a fight against someone who, you know, who I fought and who I beat and didn't get it against. So, you know, I don't know if that fight's going to go on. But now this immediate rematch is coming. I don't know. I mean, Lamont Peterson has to agree for this fight. At the moment, we've not had no confirmation if he's going to take the fight on. But we'd like to have this fight again. I mean, the fans want to see the fight. I want this fight just to prove to everyone that I really won the first time. So let's just see what feedback we get from the IBF next week and what feedback we get from Lamont Peterson's team, and let's get the fight done.
Okay. Amir Khan, we appreciate your time. Thanks for joining us this evening.
Thank you very much.